Welcome back to my small engine repair channel. Today's project, I'm going to show you a quick tip to help you ensure that your equipment is going to start for you when you pull it out of storage. Alright guys, this little snowblower was brought to me by a repeat customer. He pulled it out of storage and said he couldn't get it started. So I was able to get it started without too much problem. But I'm going to show you a quick tip with a $3 or $4 part that's going to help you not have to deal with these no start situations when you pull your equipment out of storage for the summer or the winter. So the part I'm talking about is this little guy right here. This is a shut-off valve for the fuel system, and we're going to install this on his machine today, and I'm going to show you how this is going to go ahead and save you a lot of heartache in the fall or springtime. Alright guys, so I got the snowblower up on its bucket here, and what we're going to do is go ahead and install one of these shut-off valves into the fuel system. This one is pretty open, it's pretty easy to get access. You can see the fuel lines going from the tank to the carburetor here. So what we're going to do is we're going to splice a line into this fuel line. We're just going to cut this fuel line here, and we're going to put this fuel shut-off valve in line with this fuel line. Alright, so what I've done initially here is just put like a little container here to capture any fuel that might be left in the fuel line here. There's definitely going to be some in here. You can see the level of the fuel is actually above the height of where the fuel comes out. So I will go ahead and clamp the fuel line. Now, if you don't have a pair of these fuel line clamps, they're pretty cheap on Amazon, or you can just use a pair of vice grips. Just do it nice and gently. Okay, so I'm going to clamp that off on that side, and probably going to clamp it off on the other side as well. So this is what I'm going to use, these vice grips, but again, just nice and gently. You don't want to mangle the fuel line at all. Get yourself a pair of scissors and just cut this fuel line right where you want to insert the fuel shutoff. So that was pretty good. There's not very much fuel there. Now you will need a couple of these fuel line clamps. So again, not too expensive, from Amazon. Just put one on each side. And then it's as easy as, these are multi-directional, so it doesn't matter which side goes where. All right, now all we gotta do is adjust our clamps so that they're pretty close to the end of the fuel line here. And it's as easy as that to install one of these guys. Now, this fuel filter, or sorry, this fuel shutoff, if the handle is in the same direction as, if it's parallel to the direction of the fuel line, that means it's on. If you have it perpendicular, that's kind of like a door, right? So if the door is this way, the door is closed. If the door is this way, the door is open and it allows fuel to go by it. Okay, so this is the off position. All right, so we're good. with the install there. And let me explain to you how this is going to save you some problems in the future. So when you go to store this piece of machinery, all right, for the winter or the summer in this case, what you're going to want to do is to try and, you know, use up as much of the fuel as possible at the end of the winter in your gas tank. But if you got a little bit left in there, it's not ideal, but it's okay. But what we really want to do is try and get all the fuel out of this carburetor here, and that's where this guy is going to come into play. So what you're going to do is when you're ready to store it for the summer, you're going to turn this fuel valve off. So that means the fuel is going to stay in the tank. There's going to be a little bit left in the carburetor and then this line right here. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to start up your machine and you're going to let it run out of gas. That way you know 100% that this guy is going to be empty and it's not going to cause you any problems when you pull it out in the fall and go to start it for the next season. So hopefully this short little video is going to be helpful for you guys, save you a little bit of money. And if you like the content, go ahead and show me a little love and smash the like button down below. So until our next project, guys, take care.